Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be learning how to make organza basket weave sleeve. I have my pattern paper here with me. The width of the pattern paper is 24 inches and I'm going to be measuring out the length of 30 inches. And I will draw out my sleeve pattern on it. This is how my sleeve pattern looks like. Then I will go ahead and cut it and unfold the paper. After unfolding, this is what we have. The next step now is to draw out crisscross lines on the pattern paper. I made the wrist side area of the sleeve wider and then used 30 inches instead of my initial long sleeve length of 23 inches, just because I want the sleeve to be puffy at the wrist region. So the crisscross lines I'm rolling out on the sleeve has a gap of around 2.5 inches in between them. The next thing I did is to cut out 1 inch pieces of Ankara. So I'm going to take it to the ironing table and iron it down. I fold in 1/4 inch on the right and left side of the stripe and iron it down like so. So I'm done with the ironing. I placed my organza fabric on the pattern paper. I made use of 1 yard of organza fabric for both sleeves, so I've cut it into two. So what I'm using for this right sleeve now is half half a yard. The half yard of organza is like 30 inches by 36 inches, so it covered my pattern paper completely. So the next thing to do is to start pinning down the Ankara stripes that I ironed out earlier. Please take note of how I am arranging the stripes on the pattern paper. It's like a form of weaving. After pinning down for some time, I took it to the sewing machine and I started sewing it down. So after the initial pinning down, what I do now is once I pin down a line or a roll, I start sewing it. So after sewing one side, I will flip the sleeve to the other side and sew down the other crisscross line as well. So I'm done sewing here. It is now the time to cut out the organza to the shape of the pattern paper. So I'm done cutting. This is how it looks like now. So the next thing for me to do now is to tear off the pattern paper. So you have to be very careful when doing this. It is not compulsory to use a white paper like this. If you have newspaper newspaper available, you can make use of it. Even if your newspaper is not as wide as the sleeve you want to make, you can always join it together with a paper tape. I'm done ripping off the paper from the sleeve. I've taken it to the weaving machine and I've weaved all sides of the sleeve. So what I'm doing now is I'm folding it up and pinning it down because I'm going to be taking it to the machine to sew down the end of the sleeve. So I'm done sewing. The next thing to do is to insert elastic into the sewn area. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. Please do. I'm begging. It will encourage me to do more video and post it here. Thank you very much. And also like my video, comment if the video is helpful. If you have learned one or two things from this video, please comment and like my video. So the other end of the elastic is out. I will tie it together. So what I'm going to be doing next is to sew the side of the sleeve. So I'm done sewing. I turned it inside out. See how beautiful it's looking already. Okay, let me try it so that you guys can see. So the next thing is to join the sleeve to the body of the dress. Thank you all for watching.